But on the judge, I'm feeling like I'm going to fall off because like I don't have energy. I'm feeling dizzy. Just no. But anyways, so then I arrive. Yeah, and you guys, when I step, I have to show you because you guys do not understand. Anyway, so when I stepped like this, you guys, like the headache went. I was shocked. As in, I even fast paused because I was not understanding. Because I found Professor here, and immediately I entered inside. The headache stopped. I was said, ah! Like I was shocked. I was like, is this real? Am I in a movie? I be talking to myself anyways. So I was there and I was reading the Bible from there and I was smiling because like I was understanding the scripture, things I had never seen. So I was like, ah. Anyways, yeah. So the headache went, what. Yeah, I went home. I was energized by that. I think these guys even thought I was acting. Because I told my mommy asked me, so then I'm like, no, I'm fine. Immediately I entered like this. The thing stopped. The thing stopped. So then after that, I think these guys thought I was the one lying, or I didn't want to go to the hospital. What? Anyways. So then, yeah, that day I slept well. Catch it the next day. Hey, you guys. Immediately I opened my eyes like this. Hey. As in, this one was not the one of that. It was worse than worse. My body was paining. I tried to stand up. You know when, you guys, when I was sleeping, you guys do not understand. Ah! Hey, no, like as in like you open your eyes, you want to stretch, but your body can't move. As in, my body was hurting. As in, I couldn't stand up to go to the toilet. Everything was just paining. I don't know where that pain came from. My head was paining. Everything was just, I was feeling dizzy. Meanwhile, I was gasping for air. Favor was seeing me, but I didn't want to tell him because Favor was going to, Mom wants to go and tell Mommy what. So I was like, when this one, after he was there, so and I was gasping because I couldn't breathe. I didn't want to tell these people because maybe they'll think I have COVID. Anyways, so I was there, I was gasping for air. Everything was just, if I was there asking me, Faith, is everything okay? I'm like, Bana, this one. And so then after that, yeah, so I'm there, I'm like, everything is just paining me. I can't walk, I can't do anything. Meanwhile, I had already gotten my healing from here. So I'm wondering, why is this thing coming back again? So after that, Mommy comes to the room, and then she finds me there. Then I'm like, Mom. No, in fact, I didn't tell her anything. She just found me there when my head was paining, what? And she was like, she went and did what? Then she came back and she said, let's go to the hospital. So I'm like, okay, let's go. Because like things had reached. But anyways, before I went to the hospital, I knew I had already found my healing here. So I went, so before we went, I first prayed about it. I was like, God, man, you already healed me yesterday. I tell you what's this. So after that, because like I had already got my healing, again, why is this thing disturbing me again? As in, what's this? I was confused. So after that, so I told him, yesterday you told me I'm healed. Again today. So I'm like, even if those doctors do what, they won't find anything. Kati, we go to the hospital. Meanwhile, I'm there, I'm shivering. What? So they fact, you know how those, what are they called? Those guns for checking. So we reached the hospital, they checked my temperature, 34.6. I mastered when I was entering inside. 34, babe. Then after that, when I entered inside the what they call it, where they, that one. And they measured my temperature and it was 38 point what. Now in my head I'm like, do these guns, they don't check well? As in, I'm confused. Like at first it was 34, it's not even 5 minutes, it's now 38 point over what. The nurse is like, how are you feeling? I'm like, I have a headache. What? I didn't want to overlap for her, so I just told her I have a headache. So then she's like, your temperature is so high, like we are going to have to inject you. And in my head I'm like, when was the last time I got an injection? And she's there, she's asking me, do you fear injections? I already said I'm 17. So I'm like, but I tell her yes, but I tell her no. So I just smile. So she's like, no, don't fear. If you fear, I'll fear. Anyway, so they gave me the injection. But even when they gave me the injection, as if the headache was not going, I thought this is for taking away my headache. Temperature is not reducing. Anyways, I go to the doctor's, whatever, what is it? Office. She starts asking me questions. So I answer the questions. Anyway, those doctor's questions can be you can be scared to answer because